Hello everybody and welcome back to the stone house. We've had some issues with high winds. You'll see it in the end of this video, so editing's been a little difficult. Finally was able to get this video together, and it was a fun one to make. As you'll see soon, we started the back porch project. We've made some good progress. Sarah and I are both extremely happy with how this is turning out.
You spoke my name and life began. Breath filled dust and sand. Felt you in the cool of the night. Saw you in the newly made sky. And you were mine. Take me back to the garden where it all began. Take me back to the garden. We were walking hand in hand. My eyes were filled with wonder. My heart was filled with peace. Lost in the mystery, it's all that I could see. Take me back to the garden and walk with me.
So do you remember when my grandma died and I got a whole bunch of flowers from her house, from their farm? Do you remember that, Jace? There's a whole bunch of flowers all around the yard from that family farm. Well, when we were digging in the garden to bring the plants home, we found this tool that my grandma left in the garden, probably when she was working, and then got distracted, just like Mommy, and left it there. And she must have lost it. And then we found it. Isn't that cool?
When we were walking hand in hand, my eyes were filled with wonder. My heart was filled with peace. Captured by the mystery, it's all that I could see. Take me back to the garden.
This is some of the oldest footage I could find. I think this is when we installed the new boiler and we noticed these back steps for this porch were pretty bad, so we took the time to replace them. We always knew that this back porch was going to have to be completely redone. We just knew that it couldn't be a top priority because we assumed it was going to be kind of expensive. We definitely assumed it was going to be a difficult job. So we just kind of lived with it the best we could until the day could come that we could, make it better.
Someday we want to make this porch roof right here. We want to take this all down and extend the roof out so the water that comes off of this doesn't hit right here, that it would hit way out here. Does it make sense? Just extending this roof way out and make this porch a lot bigger too. This little building right here on the end of this porch, that's an old outhouse. This house didn't have plumbing until 1948.
I'm going to try to document this as best I can. Not doing the work makes it very difficult, and the guy that's helping me, and we'll be honest, he's pretty much doing it, obviously. He doesn't probably want to be on camera. So this is what he's done in day one. He's got a little bit of demo left to do, a little bit more up here, a little bit more around through here. All right, time for the weird quick update. Throw it in here. This is one day later from what you just saw. We've got a pad now poured. I would say that's a 5x5 or a 6x5 pad. Something like that. That's just a good way to do it, where your stairs are right on concrete. Shouldn't sink ever, kind of thing. And then we've got all the sonnet tubes. Those are like 4.5 feet down. And today's the day where he's going to be framing it up, so it's going to look completely different after today. Well, we certainly had some really weird weather when we started this back deck, and I'll tell you, it really delayed things. It ended up taking multiple weeks to get it framed up, but that's okay. It did get done. And at the same time, Sarah and I, we started the long process of planing all of the boards that we're going to use the tamarack for the decking.
Breathe deep, love. Take your time. Hang on loosely as time flies. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes, wherever this life goes. Take heart, love, through the years. Live your life free of fear. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone.
Wow.
Wherever this life
Something from our stash.
Yeah, this is from the front porch. It was when the stairs used to go a different way. I like that everybody in the house, you know, generational wise, kept stuff. The railing from the inside of the house, this.
Yep.
There's more things, obviously.
Yeah, lots.
But yeah. This is how you get that homemade look, right? This is how you do it.
By making it at home.
By making it with hand tools and choppiness and it's very similar.
Yeah.
These bottoms. It's just now this one's round, obviously, and this one isn't.
Yeah.
Which these are way different too. So.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's. I just wanted to be able to use that.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that we can. It's probably funny looking right now because it's a short little pole, but I think it will look better once we get the railing all on. And we're gonna have railing that goes, you know, down. I think it's cool that I was able to kind of copy that look. The only thing I may end up doing is extending it past so it's as thick as this one. I've done a lot off camera, I'm sorry. When I'm experimenting making something like that, it's hard for me to show. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like maybe it's supposed to go over that beam, not where I put it. I don't know if it matters. Okay, so we'll move that over. Yeah, that's gonna probably be significantly better.
Yeah.
Cool.
All the dishes are put away?
Look at these big screws.
Whoa! That's huge.
Yeah. The deck though is awesome. It's the ceiling is going to be well over like 8 foot, 8.5 foot, and there is going to be a flat ceiling in here. You can kind of see the 2x4 here. That will be the ceiling height, and then all this will be trimmed out. A lot of work to do, really, but it's going to look awesome. I mean, this is just great. It's awesome. This will all be trimmed out to where it looks just like this little triangle, but it's going to be a much bigger triangle. We covered the stairs and everything because of how much snow and rain and everything that we get. We get tons of snow, but I'll never have to clean off those stairs if I want to use it in the wintertime. Just super convenient. One thing I noticed that I really like is just from this side of the house, you can see that pole, and I like seeing that. Oh. I haven't been very good about recording. It's been raining so much. I don't think I've said very much either. I think you know what I'm doing by now. We're doing the back deck, porch deck, covered porch. Covered deck. So yeah, I can't unfortunately go into too much detail here. Maybe someday I will. I can tell you that we're gonna probably be doing brick pillars here. We've decided that we're gonna do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 brick pillars. And then I'm gonna be making lattice out of cedar. And I'm gonna do lattice underneath, handmade, homemade lattice, whatever. I'm only making the lattice because we have some homemade lattice on the front. I'll show you. This is not homemade lattice. This is the plastic lattice that lasts forever. That was hard to say quick. Lattice that lasts. But this is some homemade lattice. It's not in the best shape, but I love it. And I'm gonna make some more that matches that. And I really like the way it's turned out here. I haven't been doing a lot of video here. I did these really wide chamfers, if you can see that. It matches these old beams. Not perfectly, but as perfect as I can do it. So it looks good. And now I am starting, I put this one board up here because I had to do that. I don't like it now because I can see the end grain of this. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. I probably should just put another one over. We'll see. I'm not going to get too picky. You guys know me. Got the first board here, nice and straight and parallel and everything, and I am starting the decking, the tamarack, and this, it's gonna take a while just because I'm slow, but it really looks good. I am taking my time though. And now I'm gonna stop for a second because I've got to do something that some of you might remember. This old grate here, it's a huge cast iron grate. It's 26 inches across. I don't know. That's it. I'm tired right now. I just tried to, I should look it up and then I could sound smart. I think it's the diameter. Yeah. Radius is round, diameter. Anyways, 26 inches. And where that's going to go is dead center of the stairs here. Somewhere around in here. And what we're doing that for is when you're coming in from, you know, the garden or just outside in general, you might have dirt on your feet, right? Or on your shoes. And what you can do is you can go up the stairs and then kick your feet off on that grate. And the dirt will just fall right through the grate onto the ground. And it'll save mud, dirt, whatever, from getting on this deck. And from, more importantly, getting inside the kitchen. And it's going to look super awesome. And I got this from my local opera house. All the towns and villages around here, we've got opera houses. And ours is one of the oldest. And they redid their HVAC system, and I got that for free. Free. Free is free. And it's awesome. It's huge. It's so heavy. Cool to see that.
Mm-hmm.
We got that when they did the HVAC system for us here. And that was the second year that we owned the house. So we've had that for, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Waiting to do this.
That's kind of like what we do.
Yeah, but we must be like the most patient people when it comes to
Finding materials and then using it like...
Well, knowing where you want to use it and then just waiting and waiting. Everybody else is probably too heavy until I support it, but you can stand on it, I bet.
So when you go up on the deck and you have dirty feet, you scuff your feet right on that.
Shoes, probably.
Feet.
Your feet too?
Why not?
Big rusty piece of metal.
I think we'll spray it, won't we? Rub your feet off on the rusty metal.
Yep.
Keep it clean.
Maybe like and then our parents made us rub our feet on the rusty metal grate, barefoot. In the winter, our toes would get stuck in the holes.
How heavy is it?
Somewhere between and E. That's not too bad. See? Y'all? And then that's going to support like these two, maybe a little bit of this one right through here.
Yep. Do you want a clamp? Your feet are the clamp. Let's see if I can get a different angle.
Okay. I gotta get out of here. Now, I only gotta do that 4 times. That's great.
Why is there a register in there? So you can clean your boots off when they're dirty before you come inside. And all the dirt goes down the register. Yeah.
And you can you take off to clean it?
If you had to, sure. Or you could just use your toothbrush to clean it. I like this angle.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good. Good ab workout.
Yeah.
It's like you're coming out of a manhole.
All right, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just draw a circle and route it out. Try to
Leave the line.
I don't know how accurate I'm gonna be able to be. Like that can't cut that. So then, and you would put it in like this. No, because then it would never go. How do you do that? I've got a thin piece of wood that shouldn't have a lot of flex in it. I mounted it to the router, -1 screw. Set my depth, and then I've got dead center of the hole, or at least should be.
Mm-hmm.
And that hole there is the same drill bit. I just put the drill bit in there and left it.
Mm.
So now I know there's no play there.
Yeah.
And I should be able to just turn that on and go in a circle. What do you think? Chances
Have you
of
tried that drill bit on a piece of wood yet?
the router bit?
The router bit?
No.
Do you want to do that?
No. Why?
Just see what it feels like?
I mean, we can. Get me a piece.
Wow.
Okay.
Seems like it's gonna go really well.
Okay, good. Nice. That's good.
See what happens. I know it's going to seem weird to end this video here, but we had a huge storm yesterday, and it's really just delaying everything, and I've decided just to cut it here, and we'll see you next time. We lost that tree, and like 3 or 4 over there. It's been a year since Sarah's brother was killed in that accident. Not a day has gone by that we haven't thought about him. In memory, we lit these and released them.
Are wide open. I the same flaw our world has been shaken on. Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh, is your world changing? Oh, what's your soul saying?